Alright, time to spend almost 20 minutes of my life doing commentary for a fucking jumping competition because life is too long to have fun. They gotta face the first stage, barrels, and then climbs. Right, there's 25 of them. Let's do this. On to the results. Let's go any day now. There we go, results. Alright, we have our favorite Talking King SS. He failed the barrel bridge. Surprised he got that far. Got YCO78, failed the barrel bridge. Also surprised he got that far. Now Nurse Ratched, straight out of that Jack Nicholson movie, failed the circle climb. Kirito Sierra 117 failed the Snake Road. Sounds like Dragon Ball Z. I just realized that. Then Ruby X whatever failed the circle climb. Colonel Smudge, God rest his soul, failed the Snake Road. Squinja failed the Snake Road. Loon Kit, barrel bridge. Can we fast forward? Anyway, Jamie 2013 failed the barrel climb. Lazy Days failed the barrel climb. Badass. RMAC 27 failed the barrel climb. Tedward Chan failed the Snake Road like Goku. Several Crowd failed the hill climb because of course he did. Callum Patterson failed the hill climb because of course he did. Ben SO55 failed the barrel climb because he sucks. Fanatics Damone failed the rapid descent because he sucks. Also 23 Leon failed the Snake Road because he sucks. And then Ripto cleared with 6 seconds. It was astonishing. It changed my life. The Vulcan 1610 cleared with 21 seconds. Wasn't quite as cool. iGame Types cleared with 19 seconds because of course he did. And Epic Reshiram cleared with 22 seconds because why not? And the Atlantic Champ cleared with 18 seconds because of course he did. And then Ripug 445 cleared with 14 seconds. Then King Sparky failed. No, he cleared with 5 seconds. Flame Vortex failed. No, he cleared with 12 seconds. Alright. Did I trick you once? If I did, write it in the comments. Say Sauron's a fucktard. Alright. Ooh, there's some nice snares in the background. Nice. Ooh, great choice of music by me. Never mind, Sauron is not a fucktard. Stage 2. They're gonna have to face the spider walk, the hammer swing, the skywalk, the rings, and everybody's favorite obstacle that wastes time and is unfailable, the roller push. Except for that time that one guy failed on one of his attempts. Oh, is that meta? Alright, the results. Ripto got completely scrubbed by the hammer swing. Because of course he did. And Vulcan 1610 failed the skywalk. And he was not happy about that one. He said there was lag or whatever. Game Types, he cleared with 15 seconds. Because of course he did. And Epic Reshiram cleared with 10 seconds. So did Atlantic Champ. Cleared with 10 seconds. RPG 445 cleared with 7 seconds. And King Sparkety, I'm not telling you how much he cleared with. But then Flame Vortex cleared with 6 seconds. Very average, middle of the road. Alright, so now that that's over, we shall move on to the next stage. If this would scroll any faster, we would move on to the next stage. Stage 3, thank you. Alright, so and they gotta face propeller bars, flyby, chain swing, cliffhanger, cable hopper. Alright, and then we're gonna watch actual full runs this time around, and I'm gonna throw some stats out at you. This is iGame Types. He's made it through the 3rd stage twice now. Last time he failed the cliffhanger. One of the many people to fail the cliffhanger. If he makes it there, he'll be the first person to make it there twice. He does not make it there. He looks like a fuck doll. Alright, now an Epic Reshiram. A little bit of stats for you. He's been to the 3rd stage a couple times. Never beat the propeller bars. And he destroys the propeller bars. Because of course he does. And he's on to the fly bike. And he gets destroyed. Because of course he does. Alright, Atlantic Champ. He put in a lot of practice for this tournament. I feel like I should be a bit more grateful for him dedicating like hours of his life to my tournament. But I'm not. Alright, Atlantic Champ, here he goes. Oh, this music's getting me hyped. It's getting me hyped! Oh, yes! That was a great jump. And he makes the last two people look like fucking idiots. Alright, so now he's about to kick the fuck out of the chain swing. Make Rog and King look like an idiot from tournament like 1, I think. Alright, he's on to the cliffhanger. Already made a bunch of people look like idiots. Made more people look like idiots. Is his MO today just make people look like idiots? Let's see who he can make look like an idiot now. Ooh, what's that? You want some stats about the Kale Hopper? Boom, he's only the 4th person to ever make it there. Only one person's made it there twice, and that's Flame in the last tournament. Last tournament, King made it to the final jump. He was the only person to ever attempt the final jump. If Atlantic makes it there, he will have the privilege of being only the 2nd person to attempt the final jump. Bet you didn't know that. Also, he now has the 3rd best run ever on Ultimate Warrior. Bet you didn't know that. Alright, he's taking his dandy little time. Then, ooh, the techniques! What skill, what power. Alright, whatever, let's go on to Rog. Here he goes. The Rogo, the Rog Master, the rolling Rog, so to speak. Does a rolling Rog gather moss? Alright, we got a big old crowd back there. They're all ready to suck each other. I mean, alright, so he's onto the propeller bars. He's actually destroyed this obstacle before, but this time he is save jumping like a fucking spring. Truly learned from Puma. And he's onto the fly bike. He's failed shitty obstacles before. Will he fail this one? Jesus fucking Christ, Jesus Christ, dude, with the fucking stupid fails. Alright, now we're on to King Sparkety, who looks identical to an Epic Reshiram, except a different colored visor, I think. Right. What you didn't see is I actually had to cut out a bunch of bullshit where he kept falling off the platform and people kept shooting him and it was annoying. Alright, but whatever, he's onto the propeller bars. He's failed this, I think, in tournament 2. But here he goes. He destroyed it last tournament. It looks like he's not quite as skilled as he is this tournament. He hasn't been training as hard. You gotta train till you bleed, King. Train till you bleed. Jump till your fingers fucking melt off. Alright, it's on to the chain swing. I'm gonna hit you with some stats. Boom! He failed this in the 1st tournament. How's that taste? Hope it tastes great. Alright, I don't think anyone's ever failed that again though, so it's gotta go. Alright, on to the cliffhanger. All this music's making me feel good about his chances. Let's see how he does. Spoiler alert, he takes like 500 fucking years on this. Jesus Christ. Where's my... Let me just go fucking file my taxes real quick. You know. Meet up with some old high school friends. Reconnect. Do some lost schoolwork from high school. Alright, and he fails. All that build up for him to use the completely wrong angle. And then probably blame it on something else. I'm just kidding, I love you, King. Anyway, here's Flameo. Flameo, the man, the myth. Not the legend, though. Not quite there yet. He has not quite achieved Broceratops, but it is his 3rd time reaching the 3rd stage. He has made it there every appearance. In the last tournament, he failed the cable hopper in the stupidest way possible by falling off the resting bar. And then, in the tournament before that, I don't know why I said and then, but in the tournament before that, he made it to the final stage. However, there was not a super terrifying last jump, and there was also not a cliffhanger. But he did beat the cliffhanger last tournament, so let's see how that goes. Ooh, this probably copyrighted music is kind of catchy. Flame's going kind of slow. Let me just put that in my notes. Flame is going kind of slow. Alright. How do you spell flame? Alright, he spells it just normally. I actually went and checked. Alright, so here he goes. Going on to the chain swing, the obstacle that everybody is terrified of. Alright, well, apparently he's terrified of it because he's taking a billion years. Beep, beep. Alright, it's getting a little bit too epic for the chain swing right now. Cliffhanger is pretty cool, but chain swing definitely isn't. Alright. Now we can have some epic music swelling and stuff. And it ends. Alright, great. And he lands onto the first ledge. He's officially now in second place for this tournament. And there's probably some stat that only a certain amount of people have stuck the first ledge. I think it's like 4 or something, I don't know. But anyway, here goes Flamio, Flamotopoulos, Flamosaurus, Flamo Suarez. And he is now the first and only person to attempt it twice or 3 times. This is his 3rd time. Bam! Sauron hit you with the stats. How's it taste? Alright. Here he goes. He's skipping every other bar. What a fucking legend. I just kind of spat all over my keyboard. Let's just pretend this didn't happen and move on. Alright, so now he's done better than he did last tournament. Even though he's going slow as a grandma, he definitely looks a lot better than he did last tournament. Alright, so he's gonna go a bit sideways, increase the area of him to land on, so he's going a bit long ways. Very smart tactic. Taught him everything he knows. Alright, so he's skipping these. Still going at grandma speed. I guess he really wants to clear. Definitely no fatigue setting in. He doesn't have to rub the lactic acid out of his arms. His bald head is not shining in the moonlight. Inside jokes for days, and Flame does it! He makes it to the final stage with that technique that Atlantic stole from him. Anyway, on to stage 4 and interviews or some shit. Alright, Atlantic, you're the 2nd person to ever reach Ultimate Warrior's final stage. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling decent. This is my first final stage in the tournament, and this is my sophomore appearance, and I feel pretty good about it.
What do you think are your chances of clearing this final stage?
I don't know, it depends on the time limit, really.
You have 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not known for time, but I'll give it my shot.
Alright, and how are you feeling going into stage 3? Were you feeling confident, or were you worried?
Okay, so I was practicing for an hour and 20 minutes the other day, specifically on stage 3. I had beat it 3 times in a row, so I felt pretty good.
Alright. So, you're gonna have 30 seconds to attempt the final stage. Just one last time, how are you feeling, man?
Pretty good.
Alright. Alright, here it is, the final stage. 2 obstacles. Boom! The spider climb and rope climb. Let's just forget that I asked Atlantic how he was feeling 3 times in that interview and just focus on this final stage run. Alright, he's getting ready. He's never been on a final stage before. This is a new occurrence for Atlantic. He doesn't quite know how to handle it. He's also never been on stage 3 before. May or may not have ever been on stage 2 either. But anyway, well, he was on stage 3 last tournament, but you know, whatever. We don't worry about stats here. Boom, except we do. There's a stat. Sauron cares about stats. Alright, he has 30 seconds to climb. Already he's going a little bit slow, stopping on each of those ledges. Not a really good sign. But if he keeps going, makes up the time on the rope climb, he will be golden, set for, like, I don't know, a 2-second total victory. And he's probably fucked. Right, well, I don't know, maybe he could get a consolation prize at this point. Oh, there that goes too. Alright, well, farewell. Johnny, we hardly knew you. Interview time. So Flame, how do you feel now that you are the first 2-time final stage attempt? Yes, how do you feel?
All I can say is I want to summarize what I'm going to try and do in 3 words. Return, revenge, redemption.
Alright, Flame.
Does mean I have returned. I will claim revenge against this state beach, and I hope I can redeem myself for my past 2 failures.
How do you think you're going to do this time around?
Well, I was reflecting on the past, on the first try, and I realized that whenever I got first time. If I didn't just choke on the spider climb, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten total victory.
Right.
Those 5 precious sky points.
So, if you get total victory, what are you going to do with the prize money?
I'm gonna go to Disney World.
Aye, Disney World indeed. This man has his sights set on Mickey Mouse. He also has his sights set on total victory. And by default becoming the first All-Star if he achieves such a feat. Flame has a pretty good chance of doing this. 95%, as the stats say. He definitely knows what to expect now because of his experience in the second tournament. Speaking of the second tournament, he probably would have actually cleared the damn stage if not for him messing up right there where he just did not get enough run on that jump. And even though he climbed very, very quickly up the tower, he did not manage to complete it in time. So Flame is looking for a lot of revenge here. Looking to bring honor to his family name. And boom! Here we go. Flame is on to the final stage climbing, and he's doing a much faster, much better job than Atlantic. Almost the complete reverse of how he did in stage 3. Went like a granny, but now he is going like a race car. And a little bit of a mess up, but he still has 10 seconds left, and he's going. He's going. Flame has time. He's got 5 seconds. He's at the top, and total victory. Wow. I am perspiring from that amazing total victory. He is the first Grand Champion, the first All-Star, the only one to clear the third stage twice, the only one to attempt the cable hopper 3 times, the only one to clear the cliffhanger twice, the only one to... I don't know. Not the only one to make it to stage 3 every time, because Rogan King did that too, but instead of Atlantic, but he's only twice. But now we have some epic rock music playing in the background. Let me just let you listen to that for a second. Yeah, isn't that great? And so Flame was sitting in the lap of that elite earlier. That is eternal glory for him. Nothing shall ever reach that. And it looks like we're out of time. Here are the top results. You got the 1, 2, 3, and 4 is tied with 3 people, and then Vulcan is in there at 7th. But whatever. So, good night, everybody. Sleep tight.